So for today's video, I decided to start off by showing you how I always start off with every horse, every ride. And I spend a minute or so rubbing their neck, making sure they're soft and relaxed right at the base of the neck there. You can see this horse is very used to it, and you can see how he's leaning back into me. When I release, he leans towards me, so that he's basically setting the pressure. He likes this. There you go. All the messing around with the reins is just keeping them out of the way. They're really not doing anything at all. When we get a better angle, you'll be able to see the reins are pretty much just hanging there. Maybe a little light contact on the outside. And we go from rubbing his neck to a little bit of lateral engaging step like you just saw. Then I come around to the other side, and again, rub right into his neck. I don't have to hunt around too much for where his bumps are and where his sore spots are. I know this horse pretty well. But you can see how he leans into me. He sets the pressure. He says, oh yeah, that's the spot. Get it there. That's it. He says, oh yes. And then some more. And then we go. And yes, rubbing their neck like this does cause them to drop. The vet explained to me once why that happens, and I forgot. But I'm stimulating some nerve that whatever. And then some lateral engaging step. And notice that I'm not pushing him. I'm following him. But he's soft and relaxed and through his body. It's just easy as can be. And now we're going to do a little lateral engaging step each way. So you can see how easy it is to do with him. He knows the job. He knows the routine. Whoops, I can't click to him now, can I? We just get the reins out of the way. In theory, he should have a little outside rein to move into. But again, we get a little sloppy at this point. He's been doing it for years. Come on, let's go. He says again, yes. And that's how easy it should be. And it only takes a couple of minutes, if that. And it just improves everything for the whole ride. And then we do a little bit of trot in hand. And you can see now this is an 18-hand horse, and this is his natural circle, and you can see how small it is. But if you watch, you see that inside hind leg swinging in front of the outside hind leg, and that's what we want. So he was on that circle. He was stretched as much as he could be from front back to front, and he was bending all the way through his body. That's a really good loosening, relaxing, stretching kind of way to warm up a horse before you climb on and go to work. And again, a little bit of a trot. No problem. He knows the drill. And you want to see the inside hind swings out a little bit in front of the outside hind. Not a great deal. Just a little something. And I think we're done with that. So now I'm on him. And then this is after, I don't know, 10 minutes of walking or something. We just stopped at one point. I said, okay, do the little diagonal lift thing. The counted walk or the school walk or whatever you want to call it. We just do that for a bit. And throughout the ride, I'll stop and I'll do a little bit of that here and there. Today was not much of a Piaffe day. Now, the last ride, I think I mentioned that he was too low in front, so I'm riding him higher in front today. And I'm just riding him more forward and through today. And I'm really liking this trot. All of this trot. There, he's a hint behind. I'm not going to get crazy about that, but I like the trot. I like the feeling under me. I like the feeling in my hands. He's reaching into the reins, but he's not pulling at all. It's a very nice feeling. This is not going to get me a 10 any place, this trot, but you know, he's not a totalist. We're not going to the Olympics. He's got some issues in back, but I think he's doing okay there. I'm very pleased with that. This half pass was not one of my favorites. In fact, it sort of wasn't so great. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So what you'll see as soon as we get done with this is I go onto a circle and we work counterbendings. Just a very slight counterbend. So he's going to the left. You see I have him just bent a little bit to the right. Some might call it a shoulder in out or a shoulder out rather, whatever, or just a little counterbend. Here I've bent him left in preparation for circling right. This is a very good exercise. You can all do this with your horses. The trick is you don't hold him on the circle with the rein that's on the outside of the circle. When he's bent left like that, even the left side of the horse is the inside. Then we threw in a few steps of half pass, just for giggles. And then we come back. Here's our half pass again. In this direction is pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. And nice tempo in the trot. I like the frame. A nice half pass to the right. Way better this time than just, a few minutes ago before the counter bends. And that'll be it for today.